Okay.
Okay, we're
Yeah?
rolling.
We're rolling.
All right.
I go first. I go first. Shut up.
What? No, 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 hang on. I think we need to like introduce it, like the title.
Oh, fine.
Just launch right into things.
Fine. Go.
What, me?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. This is Hot Dog Water, um, podcast where
Mm-hmm.
Liam and
Mm-hmm.
me, Asher,
Yeah.
are going to talk about obscure facts about a thing. And we're gonna pick a thing for each episode.
We got
Yep,
sin today.
nailed it. Yeah, and we're talking about sins. So you wanted to go first, right?
Yes, I do. Ahem.
All right,
Roller
go for it.
coasters were invented to distract Americans from sin.
What? Okay.
Some random ass man was so upset that people were going to bars and stuff, so he was like, I'm going to make a thing, and then he made roller coasters to make people get away from bars.
There's no way. What? Okay, what was the guy's name?
Uh, uh,
I don't even know the
no,
name.
I don't know how to
You're
pronounce it.
gonna.
Lamarcus Thompson.
Okay, I'm
Thompson,
guessing
if you
this
want to
was
be.
like before, like early 1900s. I'm gonna guess that.
You're definitely wrong. 1880s.
What? This was the 1800s?
Yeah.
Uh, okay. I think about the 1800s as kind of this like practically colonial era kind of times, like barely anything going on as far as technology goes.
Uh,
And then
but
like 1900 is when everything starts happening. And I know that that's not right. I know that that's not the case, but that's just how I conceptualize it.
wasn't the
This time
Black
is weird.
Plague in the 1800s? And you're
Uh,
saying nothing happened in the 1800s?
a
Like
bunch of people got
millions of
sick. Who
people
cares?
died.
Who cares? Let's see. No, 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 hang on. Did you say the Black Plague?
Yeah.
Okay, well, uh, Black Death was actually like 1300s,
Okay, I don't
which I think
like
is what you're
that.
talking about.
Say your fact.
Oh, my fact
Mhm.
about sin?
Mhm.
Okay. So the Bible's got a lot of weird shit in it, right?
Mhm.
Um, one of the things that is like actually no wait, this isn't even a sin. Messed up. I messed up.
Say it
Um,
anyways.
okay. So it's a thing in Deuteronomy,
Mm.
chapter 25, verses 11 through 12, which basically say that when you're fighting another man, if his wife grabs your genitals, cut off her hand. And like the actual verse is when men strive together with or wait, when men strive together one with another, and the wife of one draweth near for to deliver her husband out of the hand of him that smiteth him, and putteth forth her hand and taketh him by the secrets,
Sick.
meaning his junk, then thou shalt cut off her hand, thine eye shall not pity her.
Mm.
Yeah,
So,
interesting.
okay. Metaphorically, let's say you and I are fighting, right?
Uh-huh.
And then no, some random
What?
no. Okay, never mind. Going to two
Metaphorically, we're
random men
fighting.
are
No.
fighting.
Okay, so not us.
No, not us.
Okay.
No, and then one of the girl's wife just the men's wife comes in, grabs his dick. He's like, oh,
Mm,
hold on, and then just has to
mm,
like saw trap her out of it.
yeah,
Um, interesting.
pretty much. I think I do have one about sin, but this is one that like everyone knows, kind of.
Say it.
Like, it's a well-known one. Um, Shoot, what's his name? Uh,
Jesus.
no, I'm off of the Bible stuff.
Oh.
Um, Yeah, okay, so the guy who invented like um was
Mm-hmm.
it cornflakes? I think it was cornflakes. Cornflakes were invented to try and stop people from jacking off
So,
because they thought it was gonna make people less horny.
oh, that explains so much. No, because I have like 2 boxes of cornflakes in my house.
Why do you are they full? Like
Yes,
how
but I eat them, and then I feel bummed for the rest of the day, so that probably explains it.
Oh my God. Okay. I thought that you just ate Cheerios, like plain Cheerios mainly.
No. Oh, I don't know if I could say this on tape.
Oh, the guy's name is John Kellogg. Sorry.
Oh,
Dr.
Kellogg.
John Kellogg. Yeah.
Smart man.
Hmm.
I don't know if I could say this on recording. I'll just cut it out if you think it's bad.
Okay.
So, my mom and sister and I, we were having a
Uh,
great time, and we were out in some part of Illinois, and and I wasn't thinking, and I told my both my mom and my sister that there was a porn of some guys eating Fruit Loops out of a girl's ass, and for Christmas, she got me like 5 boxes of Fruit Loops.
oh
So I have
my God.
so many Fruit Loops in my house that I've been forced
Wait,
to
so
eat.
you said for Christmas, right?
Yes.
Liam, it's February. It's uh, well, okay. If they haven't been opened yet, then I guess they're
Oh no,
fine.
I ate
But
like
like,
3 boxes because I felt so guilty. I'm like, this is
oh
my
my
punishment
God,
for telling her.
she knew that was the whole point.
It's actually torture because I'll be sitting at school and I'll get a text from my mom like, is something okay? Like, is anything wrong? And it's just a picture of her at the store with a box of Fruit Loops.
Thinking about it.
Yes.
Uh, well, now I'm gonna be thinking about this.
Yeah, no, you're cursed now. Like, if you find Fruit Loops, you're fucked.
The problem is when you said that, the way that I envisioned it was like a cereal bowl, right?
Okay,
Except it's like there was a spoon involved still
there was a
in my
spoon.
mind. No,
Yes!
no.
It was like a funnel, but it was like the bottom part was covered, and he filled it with milk and Fruit Loops.
Oh, okay, so they weren't like okay, this is that helps
But
so
it was
much. Like
also
it's
like
still weird,
there
but
was like
that
ribs. Like it was like holes in the side of it,
oh,
but it was still containing
oh,
the milk somehow. I don't know how.
oh.
So
Wait, you fucking watched this.
oh
Why
yeah,
would
no.
you do that? I was
So
like, wait, no, you're describing what actually happened in it. Like, this wasn't just a, oh yeah, I heard about this existing and I thought it was funny. Like, you
no.
probably heard about it and then you went to watch it?
No, I was on a
Question
video call.
mark.
No, I was on a call with some of my friends from middle school, and I was friends with a bunch of the
Okay.
guys. And one of
Um.
them was screen sharing, and I look over, and this is what they were watching. And there was no warning. They were just like chilling
Uh-huh.
watching this, and I was like, "What? Um, okay." But they were like into it, so I was like, "Ugh."
No, I was about to ask, like, were they watching it as a joke or were they
At
watching
first
it
it was,
like,
and then it wasn't a
oh,
joke anymore.
it wasn't a joke?
I heard one of them go, "Oh shit, we have to turn this off."
Oh God. I, uh,
No, that's a sin.
yeah, no, that needs to be added. Like, Ten Commandments, you need like a new one just for there about that specific action. Yeah.
Can we make a Ten Commandments, but like part two?
Commandments Part 2.
Thou
First
shalt not
one,
eat Fruit
don't
Loops out of
eat
ass.
cereal, yeah, out of someone else's ass. Number two,
Hmm. I'm trying to think of something very obscure.
yeah, right.
Thou shalt not shit in public restroom when someone else is there.
Okay, but the worst thing is when you go in there, like, think you're fine, and then someone else walks in, and then, like, they end up, like, they have to shit too. And you kind of figure it out based on how long the both of you are just sitting there in silence, waiting for the other person to leave.
It's like a silent duel.
Yeah. Uh, like, it's fine if someone else, like, someone just comes in, takes a piss, and then walks back out, and then you're like, oh, okay, good, we're in the clear. It's bad, like, if someone else walks in and then nothing happens for a good 10 seconds, and then you realize you're in a standoff.
Next time that happens to me, I want to go. So who's gonna shit first?
Mm-hmm.
Ew!
Yeah, just, like, strike up a conversation. What was that?
Are you
It-
drinking your lukewarm gallon of water?
It's not lukewarm, it was in the fridge. It's cold.
You have a fridge now? Holy shit.
What do you mean? Oh, right, I didn't used to have a fridge. No, this place has like a fridge, a normal sized fridge already in it.
I found part 3 of the commandments. Thou shalt not drink lukewarm water.
Oh, yeah. Well, apparently they do that in Europe.
Ugh.
Like, they don't put ice into the water, which I guess that doesn't mean it's lukewarm, but it's not like cold with ice, at
It's
least.
just not good. If you enjoy. Okay. If you're one of those people that, like, it's a hot summer's day and there's, like, a bottle of water in your car, and it's been, like,
Mm.
sitting in the sun for a bit, and then you come back in and you drink it without having a problem, you are diseased.
Oh, that's that's like a last resort. That's
Yeah!
I am dying of thirst. I need to have water, and this is all I've got. And the worst thing is when like the plastic water bottle has been sitting in the car for a while,
Mhm.
like you can kind of taste plastic when you drink it. Maybe that's just a mental thing, but I think like you can actually taste plastic from the water.
I think that's just a thing with you personally that you have to deal with.
No. No, come on. Like it tastes like plastic, right? Like
No,
it,
because I don't
it
drink warm water in the first
well
place.
okay, but there have been a couple times where you've had to have like warm
No, I
water.
would rather literally die of thirst.
I almost said watered bottle. Bottled water. Warm watered bottle. Yeah.
Oh, can we settle a dispute real quick? I'm pretty sure you agree. Water isn't wet, right? Fire is wet.
Okay. No. It,
Do you want
oh,
me to
wait,
pull up the
okay.
document again?
No, you don't have to.
Alright,
I
holy
almost
jack.
disagreed with you when you said just water is wet because of the fire is wet thing that you have. And I was almost like, no. I do agree that water isn't wet because wet is a property that something else obtains from getting water on or in it. So, like, water itself can't really be wet.
I
But
have the paragraph pulled up.
you have the paragraph. Do you wanna go ahead and read that?
Oh, of course. So this
Oh,
was an
yeah, I see it
argument,
now.
and so there are some things that are like, well, based on your logic, so that won't make sense. Anyways. Alright.
Did you just do a Ben Shapiro impression?
I don't. I,
It sounded like one. Sorry.
I
Go
was
ahead.
I was clearing my throat. What do you mean, Ben Shapiro? Is that Ben Shapiro to you?
No, no, no. When you did like the voice, like the argument voice.
Oh, oh. Okay, liberals.
Yeah. Yeah, that.
Anyways,
I don't think it... Anyway.
Since water lacks fire, it is affected by it more when it's in smaller amounts, and fire lacks water, so when water hits it, of course it's going to be put out. Water is dry because it has most likely built up an immunity to it over time with how hot the springs are were way back when in the 0 BC. Water evaporation also exists, just adding that as a side note with water and heat. And so it can get into certain boiling points so it's hot enough to melt things. At some point, wouldn't water burn itself out? It would also be too hot. The surroundings to the water also matters to keep supplying enough molecules to reproduce the same wet ones. Now, with fire being wet, it doesn't get enough water to build up an immunity, and we know that it makes things sweat. An example being a fire present in certain secluded spaces to where it makes the surroundings moist, wet, and give it precipitation. So fire can make things wet, but water can't make things dry. It is in and of itself dry, but also by your logic, if something isn't wet, then it's dry. If it's not dry, it's wet. Water can't be dry since fire lacks texture considering it is a gas, while water has a wet texture since it's a liquid. As stated before, fire can make things wet as well as burned. In conclusion, water can make things wet, but it is dry itself, and water can't make things dry, but can make things wet. When looking at fire, it's not dry, so it's wet.
Yeah, I okay. I tuned out somewhere like halfway through there. You sounded kind of like, when like the teacher didn't know what to do with your class in middle school, so they would just put on kind of like a documentary thing.
Were
You
you
sounded
there?
like the narrator to a weird science video.
Well, it's a science video that's accurate, because I'm right.
You're not. You're not. I think I already this has been what, like at least a year. This paragraph has existed, like this opinion. Um,
Let me look at
I've tried to explain why it doesn't make any sense, but I'm like blanking on my main point. Nice.
it.
I'm blanking on my main points right now.
Yeah, because you know you're wrong. LOL. December
No.
9th, 2020.
Oh my God, no. It really
No,
has been at least a year.
no, it's been more. It's been longer than that.
Uh,
No, there's a meme. I forgot there was a meme on it.
a what? There was a meme on this?
Yeah, let me bring this into the video because I'll send it to you in DMs as well. But there was a meme made on it, and back when I was, uh, we don't talk about Fall Guys, but back when
Hmm.
that was a thing.
Okay, sorry. Did you ever get a crown?
Anyways,
You played for so many hours.
we don't
Like,
talk about it. Add
oh
image.
yeah. Yeah.
Image. Okay.
Mm.
Image file. Damn it! Why is it? Shut up! Hold on, I'm struggling. Ah! Talk about something while I struggle.
Really are. I don't know what to talk about. I was just looking at like Tide Pods because I need to buy some more. I just ran out this last Monday, but I don't know what kind of smell I want, except I don't know what any of these actually smell like. So I'm just kind of guessing.
Okay, I got the meme in there.
Okay, good. But yeah, this is my current dilemma is not knowing what kind of Tide Pod I want to get.
You know, that. I really wish I could help you, but that kind of sounds like.
No, no, don't.
Remember when that was a challenge? Way back when? Eating them?
Yes. I never did it. But I still get the temptation to bite them. Like I won't, but like when I'm holding it in my hand and I can feel how squishy it is, and like I'm looking at how shiny and colorful it is, and I can smell. like how nice it smells.
Mhm.
Just the urge to put my teeth into it, it becomes incredibly strong. And then I just have to like toss it into the machine before I can do something stupid.
Where does the plastic go?
Like when it gets washed, I'm
Yeah.
guessing it dissolves in the water.
What?
Yeah. But what did you think happened to the plastic?
I don't know what they try to like take it out.
Oh,
You know the
you put it in the pod and then that's it.
no, you know the part of the dryer where you have to open up and put like pellets into it.
Yeah,
I thought you put it
yeah.
in there.
No. You just throw it in with the clothes and then everything dissolves. It's okay, have you never used like dishwasher soap that's in the pod form?
No, I never
Because it
done
does
the
the same thing.
dishes in the dishwasher before.
What a
I
loser. Okay. Um, so the problem with the pod soaps, right? If your hands aren't completely dry before you reach into the box or the bag or whatever to grab one, you can like accidentally get the other ones wet, right? And then once they start to kind of melt or like dissolve, they'll stick together. So then the next time you go and do that, you're like pulling out this whole like glob of dishwashing soap pods that are like just stuck together. Then you kind of have to like rip them apart
It
to
sounds
get
like
one.
something that has happened to you before.
Yes. To the point where my dad has talked to me and my brother, who also does the dishes, um, to be like, you guys have to have dry hands when you grab them. Sometimes, like, they'll just stick to your hand itself, too, and then you're just, like, having to tear it off
Jeez,
to, like, shove it into the little slot. Yeah.
dude. Could you
What?
imagine if instead of Tide Pods you just put like a baby bell in there?
In, into the washing machine?
Yeah. Would it break down?
I can't imagine that. I don't think it would break anything. I think you would have to put a lot of them in there.
Oh my god, can you try it?
No, I'm not going to try that. First off, I
Why?
don't have any baby bills. Secondly, I'm not about to potentially wreck the school's washing machine. Because it's not mine. It's not even like my parents'. Like, I'm not gonna mess with that.
But it sounds so masculine.
To break a washing machine by
Using
putting a baby bell
cheese.
into it.
Yeah.
So, what are you picturing would happen to the machine?
Nothing. I just don't know what would happen to the
Oh,
clothes.
okay.
I'm trying to think if the cheese would just shred or if it would dissolve.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Um, cheese is one of those things where if you've done the dishes, as I have, once like melted cheese solidifies on anything, it is like a pain in the ass to get off. It's just hardened into like this substance that's almost like merged with whatever object or like plate or bowl that it was on. And the only way to really get it off is with hot water because then it starts to melt.
Ew.
So I think like maybe if you put the baby bell in and then had hot water to wash the clothes, it would melt a little bit and then be gross.
Can you test
Maybe.
this theory?
I'm not about to test it. You do it.
No. My parents
Why
will
no?
kill me. Are you insane?
I listen. It's
Oh, you know when you're doing the dishes
okay.
and a piece of like wet food just touches your hand?
Yeah.
You don't have a problem with it?
No.
What?
I I know that this is a widely hated thing, like the feeling of wet food as you're doing the dishes, but I really don't mind it.
There's something wrong with you. Alright, I'm gonna
Well,
come
it's
into your dorm. get two pieces of like soaking wet bread and just slap it on your face.
That is completely different.
No, it's not. It's wet food. I thought you didn't like it. Hmm? I thought you didn't mind.
Well, for the dishes, for doing the dishes, I just pictured like all your family is eating is soggy pieces of bread, and
Then
then
I'll throw a
like,
plate at you. Done.
but yeah, I just like I don't wear gloves or anything either. I just kind of deal with it.
People who wear gloves when they're washing dishes are pussies. Or they just want to take care of their hands, but either way, pussies.
Actually, my hands have gotten messed up from doing a lot of dishwashing. It's just because of that much hot water. Um, like when you've been in the pool for too long and then you start to get wrinkly. Or I guess the bath is a better example. When you've
Yeah,
been in the bath for too long and you start
frog
to get
bites.
wrinkly, it's like, yeah. Wait, the what?
Frog bites.
Hold on, is that what you call it? Where?
Yeah.
Like when your fingers get pretty?
Yeah, that's frog bites. Is that
No,
not a
it's
thing?
not. No, I've
No, it's
never
called
heard
frog
anyone
bites.
say. I haven't heard anyone call it frog bites
My
before.
mom
What
has
is
been
that?
calling it frog bites ever since I was little. No, it has to be
Mom is
frog
weird. I'm
bites.
about to Google frog bites. I will Google it and then see. Look, okay, the first result is literally just frogs, the animal, biting people.
No,
It's just, it's all about frogs biting people.
no, like
Okay.
I would come out of the bath as like a little 5-year-old and my mom would be like, "Oh, you're covered in frog bites." I'm like, "What?" And I didn't understand what it meant. And but then now that I know it means when your fingers get pruny, it's called frog bites.
Um, I literally can't find anything on this. It's like a frog bites piercing. Apparently that's a thing.
Ew.
Oh, it's just like two tongue piercings on either side. That's kind of cool.
Ugh. Ew. Yuck.
But
Tongue piercings. They're
what's
hot on
wrong
the
with
right
them?
person, but on the wrong
On the
person, you
right.
can look stupid.
Yeah.
I'll throw a magnet in your mouth and see how you fare.
There's some face piercings that are like concerning to me.
I hate when people get like their skin on their face pierced for like no reason. Like skin on their cheek.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah. Well, I'm talking like I've seen some where people have put gauges
In their
like
cheeks.
yeah, in their
Ew.
cheeks or like under their bottom lip, that
Ugh!
area. Yeah.
Ugh.
New commandment.
I'm gonna put a gauge on my dick.
Don't put a gauge in your uh, boob gauge.
Did you say boob gauge?
I did say boob gauge. Because I was just thinking about what that would look like.
Would it go up and down or left and right? I think it would depend how big the boob
See, I
is.
don't know. Hmm.
Nipple gauge.
Nipple gauge. That would be like, your mic did something really weird just then. I think a nipple gauge would have to be like, from the side, you know?
Who has nipples that big?
I'm sure someone might out there,
I
maybe.
I was thinking like you put the gauge where the nipple is and you can just kind of see inside the titty.
See, no, that's why I was like, no, that wouldn't work, because then you're exposing the titty flesh to the outside world, and that's not something that you want.
It would make milking a lot easier.
No. Just a straight scream right into the kid's mouth.
Face.
Right, yeah.
You know, like the fire hydrant image. Oh no, you know the cursed image of the kid that's standing over top the fountain where the stream is going up his ass and then out of his mouth?
No.
That'd be fun.
Oh no. This is a child. That can't be real. Like, I really don't think water could force its way through your entire digestive system to come out the other end like that.
I found
Oh no.
it.
Are you gonna send it to me?
Yeah, shut up! Hold on.
Okay. I was like, I can't see it. I don't know what. Oh my god. No. Oh. Is that real? Like I want to believe that there's just somehow another stream of water shooting at his face, but that's definitely not what's happening there.
The poor person that's being shot with the ass water.
Yeah. Oh, gross. I, ugh,
I also
no.
don't like how all of his clothes are so like drenched.
Hmm. He doesn't seem to be very distressed about this happening. Like this, he was intentional about this.
He came to this park with a purpose. Like how nobody is like batting an eye at it in the back either.
No. Yeah, yeah, no one's looking over at him.
What were we talking about before this? Oh, gauges.
Oh my god. Yeah, gauges.
Asshole
I was like the
gauges.
main topic because we're so far past
Yeah.
sins by now.
Oh my god, you know the part of the balls where it's just like flesh?
Yeah,
Can you get a
like
gauge
just the
there?
stack. No,
Like if they're
no.
hanging low enough.
I think you'd, I think you'd mess up with I don't know what else to call it. Tubing. You'd probably mess up with whatever tubing you've got down there if you put a gauge through it.
Can you get it like an asshole gauge? Oh no, no, no. You know
No.
the space between the balls and the asshole, like the gooch
Yeah.
part? Can you get a
Yeah.
gooch gauge?
I'm not about to Google it. Like it's
I
not
will.
something I've thought about before, but oh, I be careful. I don't want you seeing anything weird. I mean, okay, based on you talking about that from earlier, um, I you've already seen a lot of weird shit, but still.
It's just trains! Ew, someone's last name is Gooch.
What? Like, how did you spell it?
Gooch?
Okay.
Do you put it with like a
Oh
U?
yeah, there's a golfer.
No, the man who made trains!
Oh, well, there's this golfer whose name is Taylor Gooch.
Taylor Gooch. I don't know where I was going with that. I just thought.
No, you were just like, can you get a Gooch gauge? And then you got sidetracked. Weird. Okay, like, I thought that you just made up the word on the spot. I didn't know that this was an actual thing.
Yeah, the space between your balls and your asshole. It's your gooch.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You need to be educated.
Yeah, I do. This entry. Gooch. Area between nuts and asshole. Guy cooch equals gooch. And then the example is, I have cancer of the gooch.
Gooch cancer.
From 2003.
Have you heard of Furburger?
No.
Oh, don't look it up.
I'm about to look it up.
Okay, go ahead.
What? Oh my god. Okay. Oh, yeah. Alright. No.
Grandma.
Oh, I don't like the example. It's like, the second part of that sentence is, I'm still finding hair in my teeth.
Ew.
Oh boy. What?
Nothing engaging for a burger. Can I open a restaurant and the main food is for a burger
No.
with a side of gooch fries?
Stop. Why would they be fries?
Gooch fries are the fries that I make, and then I just slide them through my gooch gauge, and then I just put them on the plate. I
Okay, hang
We
on.
got very
Trying to.
sidetracked.
Yeah, we got lost.
Well, I mean, technically, sin. This counts.
What counts?
Gooch gauges?
Okay, fine. Yeah.
I would definitely be going to hell for getting a gooch gauge. God doesn't accept that.
You live a perfect life except for that, and then you get up there to the gates and they're like, "Oh, yeah, no, no, sorry." Like everything else, for the most part, you were great, but the gooch gauge, yeah, we can't.
What do you think you would be judged on? Like, what would send you to
Me,
hell
legitimately.
besides being gay and
Well,
trans?
I was gonna say like, I don't think being gay and trans would actually do that,
No, I wouldn't. But
but
like, if you were gonna say
yeah.
that,
So I really don't know. After
damn.
thinking about it, like, well, okay, we preceded this with Gooch Gauge, and I haven't done anything that weird that would warrant going to hell.
Ow.
Oh, maybe the peanut butter hot dog thing. Like me
Ew.
putting peanut butter on everything. Like that would do it.
Mhm.
Did you see the full recipe when I talked about it
No.
yesterday?
I hope the angel that lets you in
Okay.
is allergic to peanut butter, so you're fucked.
No, yeah, it was like it's not just putting peanut butter on a hot dog. You put peanut butter, sriracha, um, and
Whoa, whoa,
bacon
whoa, whoa, backstep,
onto a hot
backstep,
dog.
backpedal, backpedal.
What?
Sriracha?
Sriracha.
Sriracha?
Sriracha.
What is wrong with you?
No, no, hang on. That's how you say it. That's how you say
Sriracha.
it. Sriracha.
No, sriracha.
I'm going to look up the
See,
pronunciation,
this is
and
the
if you're
halfway part
wrong,
of you saying this.
sriracha. What? Hang on.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No, no, no.
You've been saying sriracha?
Yeah.
What?
No, like,
I don't even eat hot
okay.
sauce, and I know it's pronounced sriracha.
I think it's pronounced sriracha.
No. No one says it like that. Literally no one besides you.
It's pronounced. I'm gonna look up pronunciation Thai. 'Cause I think it's a Thai thing.
Oh, you
Okay,
mean
so there's this
like
video called How to Correctly Pronounce it.
I thought you meant like I was like, what the hell is a Thai? But you meant the Thai, like the
Hmm.
I was about to say the species. That's not what I was about to know. Either way, it's sriracha.
Okay. Well, yeah, fine, fine. I'll concede that I don't say it correctly.
Let's
But I'm
go!
not
I
going to stop
win,
saying
you
it like that.
lose.
I'm not gonna stop saying it
Okay,
that
look at
way.
me. Bitch.
Can't look at you. I was like, I can't look at you.
We have 39 minutes recorded. How long you want to make this?
30 mics.
Shut the hell. Shut
Yeah,
your
how?
shit.
Shut your fuck. I don't know how long we should make it. I think like 45 minutes is a good
Sure.
goal to go for.
Whoa! I got Dunkaroos! Dude! Ugh.
You get so excited about them, but then you keep them with you, like in front of you, and you don't eat them. Like you're excited about them, and then you're like, oh, I'm tired, and then you don't eat them.
No, I like save them until I want to eat them, and then I just feel like they're way too
Sometimes you
special,
forget.
and then I'm like, there has to be a perfect moment, and at the end of the
How
night, it's
often do
like,
you have them?
how often do I want to have them? Because that's like
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah.
But how often
Okay,
do
but
I
how
want to have
often
them?
do
But like
you have them?
once a
Yeah.
week, because they're so special to me.
Once a week is special for you? Oh my god.
If I have them at my house, I saw my
Uh,
mom had them next to her, and I literally grabbed them and ran because she was taking them from me.
oh, okay.
Granted, she bought them, but like
But they're
they're
yours.
mine. Can I put Dunkaroos in my Gooch gauge? Oh
I
my god,
wouldn't
people with gauges,
advise it.
can you put like a
Yeah,
sauce cup in like your gauge hole?
probably. I don't
Oh
see why
my
not.
god, can you put
Wait,
like
okay, let's look up like
yeah.
people putting things through gauges. See what people have done. Because I'm sure like people have put weird shit through there. Because they can.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, someone put an Oreo into it. I'll
Ew.
send you the picture. It's
Ew.
gross.
Ew, I'm
I
gonna have to
I
save
don't
that to
know
my
if it's the actual
computer.
Oreo.
Ew! Ew! You already know that they ate it afterwards too.
Probably. It's their
Ugh.
ear hole. Who cares?
Oh, it's a double Oreo too. Ugh. They
Hmm?
put a double stuffed Oreo in my gauge.
There's this one artsy picture of someone smoking a cigarette that's put through someone's gauge.
Ew, I don't like that.
That's stupid.
Oreo not stupid, cigarette stupid.
Dude, this guy has gauges put through his nostrils. How do you breathe? Like,
Through the
that's gotta
gauges.
mess with. Oh, I don't like that. I just think like what happens when you get a runny nose? What does that look like?
Pores.
Or like how often does he have to pluck out his nose hairs, you know? Because otherwise they're just gonna be there for everyone to see.
I'm gonna look up if there is a dick gauge, because now I'm like genuinely curious about it. Ah!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No!
So
What
it
the
is a thing.
hell? Why is it through their dick? What?
Okay, okay, fine. I'll look this up too. I don't
Ah!
think you should have to suffer by yourself.
No, it's like
Oh my
through!
god. Why did people... Oh my god. How do you piss? How? Oh my god. What
No!
the fuck?
It's like
I'm only
through.
finding like yeah,
Why did
it is it sure
Etsy?
is. Etsy.
Dick gauge Etsy.
Oh
25
god.
millimeters. Oh my god!
Did you go to the Etsy page to see what was going on?
No, it's a smart idea. Oh, it's not as bad as I thought. Okay, it's just for knitting.
Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Why would you call it a dick gauge? It's just for knitting. Yeah, let me get my dick
I don't
gauge
know.
to knit my blanket.
My recent views. It's like the based on your recent views section at the bottom is all like tails and ears because I was just looking at a few of them.
Why?
But the entire section is filled up with them. You know, just 'cause.
I forgot you're also a furry.
I'm like a half furry.
Furry.
I don't commit to it. Furry on the weekends.
That's respectable. Furry only when high.
Yeah, yeah.
Ugh, I started thinking about that. You just start growing hair.
Oh, like you just turn into one?
That's what it's like being on T. You become a furry.
Yeah, except that's all the time.
I knew it! Constant furry.
What did you call it? Like, you called testosterone something,
No,
and
I called the female thing methamphetamine.
no, okay, right. Like, you called estrogen methamphetamines, which I thought was funny, but you called, like, testosterone as in the liquid, like the stuff that I inject myself with. I think you called it, like, ass hair juice.
Yeah, yes, I did.
Yeah.
Testy Roan.
Testosterone.
Oh my god, it's 45 minutes.
What? Oh, yeah.
Um, can you inject.
You sounded
No.
so alarmed about it.
I was gonna ask you can inject testosterone into your balls, and then I realized you and you don't. You don't.
I wouldn't know. If if I ever get a trans mask friend who has balls, I will ask if you can do that. But that's probably it's gonna be pretty difficult to find.
It's not too hard. You're in the middle of a college, you're fine. Just walk up to some random dude and be like, "Can I inject shit into your balls real quick?"
Oh, you mean just go up to someone who already has them and then ask
Yeah,
to experiment with this?
yeah.
I I don't think it would be good for the person. I
That doesn't matter. They're the
yeah.
test subject. They're only a part of
The
an
the test
experiment.
sub the test
Te-
subject.
testy
The
tests.
test
Testy
is
testy
testosterone
testy
subject and then
the
testicles.
testy
Oh boy.
balls.